Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good week. For this week's video, in the poem that I'm about to read, I try to answer a question that is related to a part of my life which I've long struggled to pay attention to. And the poem goes a little something like this. Can we still fall in love this summer? We're at the midpoint between the solstice and the equinox. I take another look at the sidewalk. The question doesn't have an immediate answer. Two hearts need to find each other. In this chaotic world, it's a tough ask. As love doesn't magically appear, it's a slow and steady process. Could it be possible to find love this summer? Time's flying by quickly. To upend years of yearning and all the questions from waiting. There's one thing that's missing. I haven't found my we yet, though. So for the context of this poem, we go back to the morning of August 7th. When I commute into work, sometimes I'll get on the 6 train at Grand Central rather than wait for the 4-5 train, which comes more frequently, but it's more crowded in the morning. So the 6 train, the last stop is Brooklyn Bridge City Hall Park. And depending on the time that I have, I will take the long way from City Hall to where I work on John Street. And sometimes I will cross Vesey Street, particularly whenever I want to pop into CVS at the end of the block. Well, on this particular day, I came across a piece of graffiti left by the artist Seven Souls Deep. I stopped and backed up to see the piece that was tattooed on the sidewalk, and it was the question that led this poem. And the question stayed with me to the point where I felt compelled to try and answer the question. And that's how the poem came about. And it does run up against the subject that I've struggled to deal with in my adult years. The whole notion of the significant other being with somebody. After hearing it to no end, particularly from my parents over the years, where like every time question, where's your girlfriend? Like, why are you still single? And even to the point where it was asked, do you even like girls at all? I know I've touched on this subject previously, but in the midst of seeing that question on the sidewalk, all those old feelings came up again. And the fact that I struggle to be a sociable person because I am so quiet. I'm not the type of person that'll randomly start the conversation with people. I need that entryway in to the conversation. I don't warm up to people easily either. Like it takes, like I need to know like within that, okay, this is a person that I wanna keep in my orbit. Let alone the fact that I've convinced myself to this point that because of how I am, from the speech impediment to to the over being overly emotional, and the fact that I have cerebral palsy, I've sort of disqualified myself from the idea that I'll find someone that'll see all this and think, oh, that's someone that'll be worth opening their heart to. I've sort of settled for the fact that I'll always be that weird best friend. That I'm nobody's. I never imagined myself as anyone's love interest, and I pretty much came up with the excuses. Try to find a job. Try to get through school. Try to find a job. Like try to build a stable life. And in time, those excuses became, I want to travel the world. I want to focus on my writing. But at some point, all the years of being admonished for the fact that I have not focused on dating and relationships, it gets to me. Like, even though I won't like show it because of my quiet demeanor, deep down inside, it does get to me that I struggle to meet new people, struggle to make friends, struggle to see people that see potential love interests in people that I know. And that fear does exist that I won't get it together in time because I'm 39, like I'm heading in the heading to 40 at year's end, and I still haven't like gotten this aspect of my life to get even in the tiniest bit together. The fear does exist that I'm gonna end up spending the rest of my days alone. Like as much as I try to deny it, it's it's a it's a terrifying prospect. Honestly, I want to feel I want to feel the feelings that come with being in love at least once in my lifetime, since, I'm not getting any younger. And I don't know if it's going to be this summer, this fall, or even before the end of this year. But I haven't completely lost hope that I'm going to at least find someone to be someone's love interest. My heart is in the right place. Like I'm just looking for that someone to share life with, someone to dance with instead of having to scour the crowd for every single woman and not always being successful at it. It's like to find my other half. That's what I'm seeking on top of everything else that I'm trying to do with my life right now. Well, everyone, that's it for this week's video. I know it's been a bit of a long one, but this one is a subject that will always follow me no matter what I do. I hope everyone has a good weekend. That if you have Labor Day off, like, enjoy the long weekend, and I'll see you guys again next week. Good night, everybody.